All right, good morning everybody. Happy Wednesday. So for today it is a lot of leg. We're going to do more sculpt than cardio. So if you remember this workout from before, it was a little more cardio. We're now going to slow it down and just get a little deeper into these movements. So it's a lot of leg. All right, get ready for that. So 18 minutes is all that it will take today. We will start with our warm-up. So first you're gonna do your forward lunge. We're gonna take 30 seconds right here. What to watch out for with your forward lunge is you wanna make sure that knee stays behind the toes, all right? You wanna actually be able to see that big toe as you sink down. Oftentimes it's really easy to drive that knee forwards. It will also help if you keep your torso nice and tall. Now that being said, if you have knee pain, I want you to step back into those lunges, not forward, okay? You can also make that a little more shallow. From there, we're gonna go into squat reachers, so nice wide stance. You're gonna come on down, let the hands just hang down. If you're able to touch that floor without tilting your torso forward, go ahead and do that. And then you're just gonna reach up, getting a good stretch along your side body. If you're able to come onto the balls of those feet, test your balance a little bit, you may do that as well. From there, you're gonna step out even wider, alternating side lunge. This is more about the stretch than the actual work. So as you're coming down, you're sending your hips way back. You should feel that good stretch along your inner thigh. So you're up, sending hips back. Notice how my torso does come down to an angle here. And then back. And then move number 4 in that warm-up is a step back lunge. Okay, so you're right there, getting that back knee as close as you can to the floor. So if you have that knee pain again, you will just do those back lunges twice, okay? So we will start there and then we will go over our 18-minute EMOM. Go ahead and get set up for your forward lunges. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Good, so again, the taller you keep your torso, easier it is to keep that knee behind your toes. You can always look down and just check it out, right? We can see our big toes. Yes, you are good. Good, chest tall, abs are in, you're over halfway right here. Squat reachers are on deck. Good, nice job. Staring at that one spot on the wall so we're not tipping over. 3, 2, 1. Set up for your squat stance down. Reach it up. Good. Now these can be done a little slower. You can hang out in that stretch for a second. Good, really stretching that side body. Nice job. Again, if you can come on to the balls of your feet. Test that balance a little bit. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it out even wider. Toes can point slightly to the side, about 45 degrees. Good. If it feels good, you can hang out in the bottom of that squat for a second, stretching that straight leg. Good. Nice job. Super important here again that our knee stays behind our toes. Your shin should almost be vertical. Good. Step back lunges are on deck. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back lunges. Getting that back knee as close to the ground as is comfortable or as you are able. Good. Chest tall, abs in. Checking all our boxes, weight is more towards the front heel rather than those toes. Woo! Good. Tipping over. Hold your abs in, Madison. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. Maybe I'll give a little quad stretch. Good. So 18-minute EMOM. 6 moves. You are going to go through it 3 times. Again, this is going to be more sculpt, more strength training. Our first move is a crab walk. So you're gonna sink it low, 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 low. Taking a couple steps forward and a couple steps back. Now this is surprisingly hard on the hips and the quads. Now I wanna make sure that you're walking heel toe, heel toe. We're not walking on those toes, right? You want your heels to touch the ground first. There's your first 45 to 50 seconds. From there, setting your feet in squat stance, so a little wider than your shoulders, toes point slightly to the side, coming down, right back up. Straight up body weight squats, easy peasy. We've been here before. From there, you're going to move into skater steps. So I Now you get that little added lunge at the back of that squat. There we go, just like that. Okay, again, eyes are forward, torso is as tall as you can keep it, but I want you to aim to touch that floor. From there, step back lunges, just like you just did in the warm-up. Next move, move number 5, squat to a burp. So what that looks like is you're gonna set your hands down, jump it out to plank. Hit your squat. Now you may step it out to plank. Again, hit that squat. All right, and then lastly, you are going to move into forward lunges just like that. All right, so we have a step back lunge and we have a step forward lunge. My paper just blew with the fan here. There we go. So go ahead and get ready. We're gonna start with our crab walk in 3, 2, 1. Begin, eyes forward. Good, heel toe it. Couple steps back. Nice job. I want you to stay low. Again, you're gonna feel that in your hips pretty darn soon. Good. Nice job, heel toe steps. Abs in. It takes some core strength to lift those legs up and take those steps. Good, good, good. We have about 15 more seconds. We have our straight up body weight squats on deck. Good. Feel that in those hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Shake it out. Awesome job. Set yourself up for squat stance. So again, a little bit wider. Toes a little bit to the side. Good. And if your squat does not look mine, everybody's squat stance is a little different. So no big deal. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Down and up. Driving those hips forward. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Nice job. Good. Again, that move is done when those hips drive forwards. Good. Check your placement. Weight is in the heels. Knees are tracking sideways out over the toes. Good. Nice job. On deck here are your skater steps. Good. All right. You got less than 10 seconds here. Nice job. Giving me 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Again, nice wide steps for those skater steps. You're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 wide. Sink down. Good. That back knee comes pretty darn close, if not touches the floor. Gaze forward. Good. Almost like a curtsy lunge here is what this should feel like. So we're getting a little more into the glute medius, the side of your bum. Good. You're about halfway. Keep moving it. Good. On deck here we have our step back lunges. Good. 15 seconds. Killing it, killing it. Keep going. Good. Even though this is more strength, you'll still feel that heart rate start to come up, right? Quick strength movements. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Step back lunges. You're gonna have your balancing point handy just in case. Okay, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Down. Back up. Good. Nice job. Just like in that warm-up. Weight is more towards the heel. Torso is tall. Good. We've got just about as many lunge variations in this workout as we could possibly find. Good. And you'll be surprised, right, at how different each lunge variation can feel. Even the difference between stepping forward and stepping back. Okay, you've got about 10 seconds. We have that burp to squat on deck. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Awesome job. So again, that burp to squat, you're going to sink to the bottom of your squat, jump or step it out to plank, and then back into that squat stance. So legs do not straighten until you're in plank formation. 3, 2, 1, begin. Jump it. Hit that squat. Good. Again, you may step it. Hands back. This move is done better. A little slower, because you can be super intentional, making sure we're hitting every point, right? You're hitting your plank, and then you're swinging those legs. That will also help you with the most intense version of the burpee, where we go all the way to the floor and sweep our legs under. Good. Take some balance there, some core strength. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take it up. Stepping forward lunges again. If those knees are feeling achy, feeling a little squeaky, keep stepping back. Can never have too many step back lunges. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chest tall. Good. Now, if it helps and you're in a larger space, maybe try walking with them. That will also help a little bit with balance and keeping our knee back. And you're also going to keep your chest taller if you are stepping with them, right? Because nobody walks like that. And you'll feel that in your knees, right? I just did. So really, if you walk with it, your torso is going to stay taller. So many things to try. Good. Then you're done with your first round after this, and then we move back into that crab walk. Fabulous job. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Quick fix my mat here. Knowing myself, I'll probably trip on that next round. Good. Get ready. Crab walk. Wide stance. 3, 2. Sink low. 1. Heel toe steps. Good. And you will note, right, that takes some thought, because when you're down here, it's going to seem a little more natural to step with your toes or your forefoot. But I really want you to heel toe it. It's going to make you get your legs a little higher, a little more in those hips, a little more in those obliques. Feel your abs as you do that. Maybe just place your fingertips on your obliques, right? And you can feel how tight they are. That's a good thing. Good. Every exhale we take, you just keep hugging those abs in, right? You want to feel like you're wearing that corset. Good. Keep going. Those thighs should be screaming at you right about now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ha, shake it out. Nice job. Go ahead and set up for your squat stance. Again, I always think a little wider is a little easier on my hips. So go ahead and try that. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Down. Drive those hips forward. Now these are a speedier squat, right? Because really, as soon as you drive those hips forward, you are dropping back down into the bottom of your squat and not hanging out there very long. Go right back up. Good. Check those abs. Any move can be a core move, right? If we're wearing our core corset. Good. Keep breathing through it. Aren't we glad there's no cardio today? This feels like enough cardio to me. Those speed air squats. Good. You have your skater steps on deck. We've got 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Spectacular job. Those legs are going to be sore tomorrow. It's a good feeling. Means we worked hard. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it. Sink down. So you'll notice after you sweep that leg, little curtsy lunge. Good. Nice job. Check your placement. Check that that weight is more towards the back of the foot rather than your forefoot. Good. You are about halfway. Right here, you're also going to notice, right, the tighter you hold your core, better balance we have. Good. This is also a great workout for your balance and your proprioception. So where we are in space, right? Because you are moving forward, back, side to side, up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Awesome job. I must be dragging my feet today. That's not a good sign. Stepping back. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, That is up to you. Do what works best for balance, even if that's to just hold on to a chair. Good. Nice job. With each move, super important that you are checking your boxes, your placement, your torso placement. Good. The placement of your weight. Good. Nice job. Great for the quads, great for the hamstrings, great for the glutes. Your whole body should feel like it is working right now. 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. Good job. Squat to burp. Get ready. I want to bend my legs till I have to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink to the bottom of that squat. Jump or step it. Now another thing that this is going to help, and I know I said it's going to help with the more intense version of the burpee, which it is, but when you do your burpee, the wider your stance, the easier it is to swing your legs. And this is going to train us to do that because we are sweeping our legs back into our squat. So when we try those burpees in the next couple of workouts, we want to remember this, that the wider the feet, the wider the stance, easier to sweep those legs. Good. You're giving me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Step forward lunges or walking lunges. If you have the space, I want you to try to walk with it. Good. All right. 1 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Good. Nice job. And if you are walking, take it nice and slow. Tap that back knee if you are able before stepping into your next lunge. Good. Fabulous job. You are halfway. This is your last move of round 2. Good. I don't know about you, but my quads, my thighs are pulsing right now. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We will do a good stretch on those quads, hamstrings, and hips before we call it a day. Get ready to crab walk. This is your final round. Wide stance. 3, 2, sink it low. 1. Heel toe it. And again, the purpose of that is just to get us to lift our legs a little higher. Easier on the knees, more work on the hips. Might as well get as much work in as we can in this short amount of time. Good, 30 seconds. Holding those abs in. Truly, every exhale, that is the best way to engage that innermost layer of abs is through your breath. Good. All right, let's sink a little lower. I know those legs do not want to. They want to sit. Don't let them. You got 5 minutes left. That is it. Good. All right, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. Awesome. Awesome job. Set those feet in your squat stance. Get ready for some speed, body weight squats. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Down. Drive those hips forward. Another common thing that can happen is we're down and we lock our knees, but we don't drive our hips forward. Making sure we're not locking our knees, right? It is all about the hips there. Common thing to have happen though, so we'll make sure that we're doing some troubleshooting as we do these moves. You're halfway. Good job. You have your skater steps on deck. Good. 10 seconds. Keep moving all the way through the ends, right? You want to make sure we are moving beginning to end there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Wide stance. Skater steps. Good. Sort of like that curtsy lunge, right? Side of the bum. 4, 3. My hands are getting sweaty. 2, 1. Begin. Wide step. Torso is tall. Eyes are forward. Good. slower move, right? You want to make sure this is a lot of control. Good, especially when you got knees on the chopping block, right? We want to make sure we're protecting our knees. It's a finicky joint anyways. Good. Nice job, halfway. Step back lunges on deck. After this, you are halfway through our final round. Good. You might also feel this in the inner thighs a little bit, right? As we cross that leg, those adductors, your inner thigh muscles are working. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Awesome job. Take a breath. Good. We are stepping back into it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Good. Chest tall. Abs in. Good. Nice, nice, nice job. And again, I know this has been a lot of bending and lunging on the knees, so if they are starting to get achy, always can take it to that shallow tap back. It's going to be a little easier. Fun fact though, anytime our joints, right, bends and straightens, it releases that synovial fluid that's called to cushion our joints. 3, 2, 1, rest. So it's important that we do get some of that bending and straightening motion, right? Anytime our leg straightens, that rush of synovial fluid goes into those joints. So that is a very important thing to do workouts like this. Whew! Get ready. Squat, stance, 3, 2, 1, and jump it out. Swing it back. Good. And again, challenge yourself. You want to stay really steady as you hit that squat stance. Awesome job. You're over halfway. We only have about 15 seconds left before we move into our forward lunges. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Shake it out. Legs are crying. Get ready for our forward lunges or your walking lunge. Last move here, and then we stretch those legs out. Going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Now, if walking with this does not work, you can still do a little shallow here. And again, always can step back. Step back lunges are always going to be a little easier on the knees than your step forward lunges. Good. Nice job. So fun to do 18 minutes of only lunges, right? Way to be today. Good. 10 seconds, you guys, and then we're going to quad. Stretch it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up, shake it out. Awesome job. Stretch those muscles. Good. Taking your right foot up. Pulling your right knee back. Pushing forward through your right hip flexor. Super important that we stretch those muscles when they are warm. Good. If you don't stretch, your muscles just tighten and then you're going to be in worse shape than you were before. We don't want that. Go ahead, switch sides. Especially with something like your hips. Whereas those will just, adaptive shortening that is called, where those muscles just cinch up and they're shorter than when you left them. Causes a whole slew of problems. Good. Go ahead and step your right foot back. We're going to find a deep lunge to stretch those hip flexors out. Driving forward through your right hip. Now again, if you want a bit of a deeper stretch, curl those right toes under, raise that knee. Good. Now we don't hang out in these stretches for very long, so I would always advise you, if you have time in your day, maybe sit in a stretch again. Go ahead and place that back knee down, shift your weight back, flex your front foot into those hamstrings. Good. Nice job. Now the flatter the back, the more you're going to feel that. Good. We'll go ahead and switch sides. You're going to take your left knee down, stepping forward with your right foot, driving forward through your left hip. Good. I am sweating. Nice job, you guys. Oftentimes I feel like those bigger muscle groups when we work those, it feels harder. It feels like a sweatier workout. Good. Can you feel, right? Getting balances in my body. My left hip is much tighter than my right. Good. Good. Place that back knee down. Shift your weight back. Flex that front foot. Again, the flatter your back, the more you're going to feel that in your hamstring. Good. We are going to end here by taking a figure 4 stretch. I know normally work from the ground up. Today we're working from the top down. So go ahead and take a seat on your mat. Figure 4 stretch into those glutes. So right foot to the left knee. Plant that left foot. Now roll those shoulders to your back body. That's going to open your chest up. And as soon as you do that, you're going to feel that deeper stretch in your right glutes. Good. Fabulous. Go ahead and switch sides. That is another stretch that if you are even at your desk, go ahead and roll those shoulders back. You can do this seated in your chair. Because when you're seated, right, our muscles are just deactivated. They're just being limp noodles. So it's important, right? Give them a little stretch. Let them know you're still there. Good. All right, you guys, Wednesday is done. It is all downhill from here. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you very much.